This is Rockaway Avenue.
Hello, it's Myrtleman here. Today we have another episode of Minecraft New York City Subway. In today's episode we are going to be touring the Chauncey Street station on the J line. This station was originally built by me a year ago, and in today's episode we have a new mod addition, the Little Tiles mod, at the suggestion of Minecraft. And today we will be touring this renovation, which has now incorporated the Little Tiles mod. So, what is the Little Tiles mod? Well, as a tutorial put it, it is chisels and bits on God mode. So, I have made this. These are updated street signs. This was something that I was able to do, and it's pretty awesome. So, Aberdeen Street and Broadway. Unfortunately, this does mean that if I want these everywhere, I will have to upgrade all of my street signs. So let's proceed. So here we are, another street sign, so that you can see an example of such. That is Granite Street and Broadway, or it could be Granite Street. I really don't know. And here we have another one, Pilling Street and Broadway. So here we are near the station. There's another thing that I can do now. I can do this. No entry. Enter at Broadway and Rockaway Avenue. And what is this? Well, pay attention to the sign there, because that is a much nicer sign than what was previously possible. And how is this? Because the signs can now cross between blocks. And I have used this same feature to make some cool graffiti, which with chisels and bits would have taken me a very long time, and I probably would not have made all of that graffiti. Then there's another thing, you can make them glow, and the glowing feature does actually work in this mod. Unlike the chisels and bits mod, it doesn't glow if it's too small, whereas with this one it does. So there we go. A pharmacy over there. These buildings, by the way, I built these actually about a year ago. These buildings are very old. I was going to do a J-Train full ride a while back, and then I just decided to come back to the J again for like the 5th time, and maybe I'll finish it this time. So, what did I do? I passed something. Chauncey Street. So, interesting thing with Chauncey Street, it doesn't actually have exits at Chauncey Street. So this is Chauncey Street right here, and there are no exits. Maybe those were the former exits at Chauncey Street. However, even those exited at what I remember to be Pilling Street. Yes. So that is quite interesting how it's called Chauncey Street instead of Pilling Street or Rockaway Avenue. Now, I assume if somebody were to upload a history video on this station, then, well, they might find out more about that. So stay tuned for that. And here we are. So, Cooper Street and Broadway, whereas the other side of the street is Broadway and Rockaway Avenue. So, let's go over here. Entry, well, not entry, it's just a station sign. Chauncey Street, J and Z. Now, the reason I'm doing this at night, to many people's dismay, is, of course, these neon signs, which look very cool. And I guess a version 3 Metro card machine. So, this is obviously an elevated version, so the command block is visible. But this just gives you the minecart, by the way. But look at this. Metro card, and it's glowing. Yes, so that's something that I can do with this mod. Again, it's basically God mode. So, this station, in terms of this map, is so old that, look at this. Given one minecart to Diamond Axe on whenever that timestamp is. So this station is insanely old, so it's good that I upgraded it. I may commit to upgrading every Jamaica Line station, or now called Jamaica Line. And you can see I did do a bit to the turnstiles. This mod does allow you to slope blocks. So let's enter here. Entry, J and Z. Look how nice the sign is, by the way. Exit Broadway and Rockaway Avenue, and J and Z Manhattan. So let's proceed up. You know what? Now that we've seen what I wanted to, let's clear the rain and let's make a day. Okay, so here we are. Welcome to the platform, and my God, is it foggy? So here we go. Exit Broadway and Rockaway Avenue. So isn't that cool? And then of course we have the sign here for Chauncey Street. Originally, when I built this station, I mislabeled this sign as Cooper Street, but it is actually acknowledging Rockaway Avenue instead. So we can proceed up the platform, and admittedly we should have grabbed a minecart. So there we go, we have a minecart now through the magic of YouTube editing. And here's another sign, no exit, exit at other end of platform. So we have that sign now as well. And you can see over here, I have marked this up with a lot of graffiti. So that's quite a lot. In fact, you know what, let's remove this fog. And thy goes thine fog. So you can see there is tons and tons of graffiti on this pony girder right here. Very nice. Okay, there's another bit of graffiti here, and you can see down to the abandoned entrance, and you can see I have as well added the bit versions of these pillars, as I did originally at Halvey Street, which is where I created these types of supports. Well, this rendition of it, this recreation of them. So then if we go over here, there is a bit more graffiti all over this pony girder. And the stopper is more central at this one, because when I put the stopper in, that's just how I was building them, so I'll have to move it at some point before I do that full ride. So here it is. Of course, the lag spike. Oh, okay, there we go.
This is a Manhattan-bound J local train.
I don't even have
The
to
next stop is Halvey Street.
All right, awesome. So I didn't even have to fill that one in. And let's head over to the other side, exit Broadway and Rockaway Avenue. So really quick, we can also see over out onto the L. I have not upgraded this L, but upgrading that would just consist of the fence, and I could add new speed limit signs, which I could actually add even better ones now that I have this new superpower called Little Tiles. So let's go over to the Queens and Broadway Junction side, and we can go over here. And there we go. So exits Broadway and Rockaway Avenue, and we can see over there as well. Very nice. Okay, so let's head over here to the eastern end of the platform. Oh, we can see some buildings over there. These were some buildings that I mentioned before being made about a year ago, so they're quite old, as this map is over a year now. It's about a year and a half old. Okay, so let's head over here, and you can see the other side, and I'll show you how this part looks at night, just in case you were curious. There we go, that's the station at night. And you can see there's more graffiti over here. Okay, so that's the station at night. Here it is at dusk. Very nice. Here it is at dawn. Even nicer, I'd say. Although dusk may be my favorite, but dawn is pretty cool. Okay, so that's dawn. Then you have I've shown 10,000. Show 10,000, not 6,000. So then you have 10,000, which is the afternoon. Okay, so there we go. That's Chauncey Street's post version 3 renovations. If you're wondering what is a version 3, well, a version 3 station has to have this type of sign. So it has to be very clean looking, like this one, and it can't be the Minecraft signs. It has to be this type of sign. So This would be a 2.5, a version 2.5 feature, but since it has this, it would count as a version 3. So any sign like that, or the entry signs, make this count as a version 3. Okay, so exit Broadway and Rockaway Avenue. Again, entry J and Z, looking ever so beautiful. And again, look at this. Beautiful. You can still see it during the day. It still has a slight glow to it. And it's just those.